Up there, in the distant Maritime Alps, there is an easy reachable refuge with a very funny name and surrounded by a breathtaking view. So, are you ready for Remondino mountain hut? Hi, I'm Lawrence and I'm here to tell you many adventures around the world from my human point of view. Before I start, if you want to help me tell you even better stories, snap me a like and subscribe. By the way, let's dive into the journey. It was an hot and sunny day of August and like every summer I retired and got lost on the mountain near Terme di Valdieri in Gesso Valley. That day I woke up very early in the morning. It was time to hike. 2 hours separated me from the beautiful Remondino mountain hut located in the natural park of the Maritime Alps. I had just started walking on my wide mule track when suddenly my path was brutally invaded by a herd of cows. Let me introduce you to Jasmine, the neurotic cow. I don't know why, but during my walk this strange animal continued to follow me for a while, mooing very strongly. Oh, she was very cute. And this probably should make me think about my relationships. By the way, I was scared to death, so to find my peace of mind again, I decided to cool off with those amazing wild blueberries. They were really good, yes. But the flat path was over. We can divide this hike in 2 different parts. The first one takes place on the valley floor and is a very wide mule track that follows the course of the river. And then the second part. One hell of zigzagging climb that brings you to the mountain hut.
Yes, il rifugio.
And so here I was, walking and in the meantime meeting many characters of my mind that materialized to me in the form of hallucinations. The most strange was this small rock biter who did not deign to speak. How obnoxious. But it doesn't matter, I went up and the view became more and more astounding. While my mind wandered about the existence of strange fantastic animals sighted in the shapes of the clouds, I reached the steepest, full of rocks, final part, which passes right under the hut. But it didn't take long to finally reach my destination.
Every day is a mouth bite and a gun to the throat, feeling like a wing-clipped kite floating in a boat. I'll go where the north winds blow.
This mountain hut is a great place to escape for a couple of days from the chaotic consumer society. If you want, you can book for a few nights and in addition the food is excellent. But I didn't have time for food, so before heading back to my starting point I explored a bit. And in that moment, a stroke of luck. This beautiful ibex and her baby came very close to us. I couldn't stop taking shots of her. She seemed very intrigued by this strange kind of creatures. What are friendly humans? Very strange, but time was running out, so I decided to resume my path. On my way down, I was thinking about this fantastic experience when suddenly I had one last stroke of luck. a marmot, so I approached to take many photos when it whistled very loudly. I lost 1 year of my life. I didn't expect it. I was so frightened. So at that moment I reached a higher awareness. That is, if you want to talk to a rock biter, remember to give him a blueberry on the way up. And here we are at the end card. Yes, thank you so much for reaching the final part of the video. Leave me a comment if you like so I can say hello to you. Yes, and make sure you give your rock biter a blueberry, okay? But don't pet it because they hate it. Mine beat me last time. Yes, I swear, I swear, I swear. So see you at the next video, and as always, cheers!